All right, thank you. All right, today we're going to be touching on very important things. A continuation of what we did yesterday. But now nothing, if you have not gotten the part of Go Plus Security, I'm sorry, I'm not going back to that again. You can go and look at the previous lessons. And I will say something, don't miss any of our Thursday programs. There are experts that will be teaching there. I'm just there to moderate, maybe contribute one or two things I have, but we're going to be having very good teachers. See, one thing I'll always say about crypto is this. Everybody, I know there's a boy that was taught this same trading stuff, and then he's 15 years old. 15 years old boy traded for like 2 years, and then in fact the money he was getting just is much for him. In fact, while he made so much money that himself is like he felt like he's scamming. He's now a scammer. 15 years old boy. You know, the secret of this market is consistency. I know we are going to teach a lot, bring out the real points here, but the real thing about this market is for you to be consistent and practice. Practice what you have been taught. Practice it. If you don't practice it, sorry, all these things will be a waste of time. Continue learning. You know one thing about this market, the market will always correct you. So it's not something it's a skill. A skill you're learning. If you mess up, you don't do the right thing, it will correct you there and then. If you make any mistake, you don't, maybe you look at the chart and you just quickly jump in, you lose your money, you learn the hard way. So number one thing you need to do is consistency. Don't give up because you lose money once or twice. You're going to lose, no matter what we teach you, you're going to lose in your beginning period. It's not going to make all the sense to you at the beginning. You're going to have those rough beginning. It's normal. But now you know you are going to have it. You're not different from any other person. I had my own time, my experiences, they were really, really terrible. I was a business guy selling phones for a while. I had time. I used some of the money I was supposed to use in, rebuying some more phones. I added it to a trade, a single trade. This is my story. I'm not telling you from any other person's story. I added it to a single trade. I was making consistent profit then. I had a very good mentor then, some US guys, they were really helpful. They helped me to make consistent 800%, 500% daily. I was doing this all through the night then. Staying awake, I was making that money. So at the time, I newly restocked my shop. So I went there. I sold a lot that day. I was in a trade that was up like 800% that very day. So I was posting it all over the internet then. People were very happy. People were coming to my DM, a lot happy with me, find me, give me money, this and that. We're getting all that. It's normal. So by the time I used some of the money for my business, put it into the same trade, trying to back up my trades. This is futures, I'm telling you now. Do you know that day, after spending some money, I've not closed this trade. I went upstairs and came down. And when I came down, I found out that my trade that was 800% was now just 50% profit. I was having a bad turn at that moment. I went out, attended to a customer, came back, I saw minus 50%.
Right.
This can happen to anybody, and you will get your own fair share of troubles. So don't see it like, man, trading is not for me. If somebody of 15 years can be consistent, for the past 2 years, and man, he's minting money, it's like printing money in your room. That's what trading is when you get it right. But you can't get everything right. It's just like somebody driving bicycle. You tell the person, do it like this, don't be afraid, look forward and drive it. And then the person says, yeah, I've gotten all the skills, let me go and try. If you don't try and learn how to balance yourself, you will still fail. You can't learn it by looking or learning by listening to too many training. You will learn it only by
practicing.
Going there. do the dirty jobs. Learn to manage your emotions. Emotions is not something somebody will teach you. You balance those things yourself. You do it yourself. Yeah, we're going to explain a lot of TA and all that. This is just the beginning. I'm being simple. So guys, you get very comfortable with the TA issue before you begin to see many more lines. You're going to have 2 more teachers for TA alone before this class, your session will be over. So relax. It's not even, we have not even my own class. If I want to complete go so far, you guys, it's going to be long. So, but it's something, what I'm saying in essence is try and practice. We do things here, we go back and practice it. Make sure you are doing it yourself. Tomorrow I'm going to be dropping a link for everyone. You open your accounts, exchange accounts, and get ready. If you have some funds, start putting it inside. So you start preparing for the trades. But you start gradually. So you don't have a very rough beginning. You still, and make sure when you're starting, start with little money that you can afford to lose. And secondly, if you want to really invest, I'm going to tell you guys, few coins you can be putting your money into, especially this period. This period is golden. Most of the time, after a few years, you will never see these prices again. So I think it won't be fair if I say don't trade now totally. I will only tell you guys who have a style of investing, but you take it slowly. But while you do that, make sure you are doing what you are practicing how to trade. See, in trading, we have different type of traders. There are long-time traders, investors. That's what we call those people, long-time traders. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, coach.
Okay,
yes,
good.
Yes, we can.
We have long-time traders, and then we have mid-term traders too. And as we have that, we still have short-time traders.
Okay,
All these traders, they have their targets. So I know some people will ask me which one is better. Is it short-time trading or mid-time or long-time? I know very soon I will get such questions from maybe Chiamaka also asked me. Chiamaka, you didn't remind me of what you asked yesterday. Okay, I'm moving on.
Maybe after the class, I don't know.
Okay.
She might ask you again, maybe at the end of today's class.
By the time I want to rest, she will come
It's
up.
actually, at the end of the class, I want to ask the question now.
Maybe by the time I want to rest, I will see your
question?
question and then we'll push it tomorrow. Okay, that just joking. We're going to teach your question today. So we have different type of traders: the long-time traders, short-time, and mid-time. Short-time traders, they trade on smaller time frames, like they want to hit the market just now and take money out immediately. It's just like somebody, like I always say, this market is like they are showing you they are bringing all the transactions and analyzing it, all the transactions happening in BTC market, and they're analyzing it in forms of candle. That is what this chart does for you. So let's relate it to real life now. A short-time trader is like somebody that comes into a market, and there and then the person wants to sell immediately. Let's say you go into your main market in your region, and then you buy there, and you want to sell in the next 10 minutes or 1 hour inside the same market. That is short-time trading. Sometimes such people, they are not expecting too much difference, too much profit. What they are targeting is small difference. You buy a phone in maybe Keja market or somewhere popular that they sell phones in your region. You buy it there, and then somebody calls you and adds a little money on top. You just sell immediately. That is a short-time trade. You're just looking for little profit. But people like that, they still make money. Am I right?
Exactly. Yes.
They still make money. Some of them are still millionaires. Even in that short, they are in the market, they buy in the market, they sell in the same market, short time. They are still making money. Some of them are very, very rich. Because of what? They know how to manage the trade very well, and they ensure they don't lose their money. People have started again. Olumighty, I'm going to send you out if you disturb us again.
What Arab?
Okay, so for those people, they make their money quickly, and then maybe they know how to do quick trade. That we can liken those people to people trading on 1 hour charts or 30 minutes charts. Let's say we can liken those people to people trading on 30 minutes or 1 hour charts. Then when you're talking about mid-time traders like people that will travel a distance and they will go and buy a particular item, and it will take them two weeks to sell everything off. Those people now, we can liken them to people trading on for these charts or a weekly chart. You can see, you can liken those people to people trading on weekly charts. They use the weekly chart, they'll check what is happening, what will happen, what is likely to affect them generally in the market. Okay, is this market bullish or bearish? Do I enter? Those are mid-time traders. Then real long-time traders, like people that will now hold a particular asset, and they are looking at holding for a month. Not even a month, years. You know that there are some people in this market, they are waiting for the very bottom. And when they are buying without thinking of selling it for the next 2 years, 3 years. And when they will cash out, they'll cash out huge. Those are long-time traders. People like MicroStrategy, the one that influences Bitcoin a lot. He buys a lot of Bitcoin and he has been accumulating for long, right from the bear market before till the bull run. He didn't sell. In fact, in crypto, you can monitor people's wallet. People monitor the wallet. He has not sold any, and he's holding it for very long. Those people, they are telling you that Bitcoin is going into $1 million and they are not selling till then. These are long-time traders. Everybody have their targets in the market. Hope you guys understand what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is just it. That is just how people visualize the market. For somebody trading, most of the time, people like new traders, they leave this long time stuff, which is the most safest, because even manipulations are very difficult to do on long time charts like monthly chart or yearly chart. You have very, very few manipulations there. People that are even novice, that are starting trading new, instead of going on maybe a mid-term trade or a long-time trade, they prefer to do the short time something, which comes with many risks. Many risks, because you can be there and the whole thing will drop on you very fast. But if you're a long-time trader, you don't have too much risk. So it's better you start with at least a mid-time basis. You get it better on that basis. So when you see charts, when you are trading, you have to know the type of trader that you are. And how do you know? You check the one that is convenient to you. Which one will work better with my lifestyle? Maybe you're a worker and you're somebody that goes to work. You have to be sure that this thing, can I watch it? There's a coin I bought, and then I know a lot of people bought it also, K3PR or something like that. That name is somehow. So I was watching it as in real time while it was pumping. It pumped the expected price, bought it around $120, and then the expected pump price I was watching at was $200. But while that was the take profit I had in mind, but during this last pump, I was watching it in let's say 2 minutes, not even up to 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute or so, or let's say on 5 minutes chart. This coin just pumped very fast to $181 and started coming down again very fast. Right now, it might be below that entry price. Some people who are not full-time like I am in the market, and I do a lot of blockchain stuff, so I'm mostly online checking things out. Some people will miss to take profits. Some will miss those movements because of what? They are not online. So if you're somebody that you don't have time, it's better you go on mid-term trade or long-time trade, except you're ready to sit down and watch trades very well. You watch it and you're ready to trade very fast, or maybe you run a scalp. Scalp is like you're trading for 5 minutes, 15 minutes chart, based on 15 minutes charts, which is really always you can see how 15 minutes is moving faster. But when you're looking at when you're looking at monthly charts, it might look like there's nothing happening. But on smaller time frame, a lot of things are happening. This is where you'll be seeing the money moving fast, fast, fast. Fast, fast, fast. A lot of manipulations can happen here. So if you're a short-time trader, this is what you have to deal with. So you start drawing all your charts based on all these 15 minutes charts, 5 minutes charts. No, the approach we use, we call it top-down approach. Top-down approach is this. You start from maybe your daily chart, you check. Like I've told you guys before, you never trade against the trend. Don't ever trade against the trend. If the trend right now is you are seeing an upward trend, better you forget about shorting the market, because most of the time you have more chances of losing when you short the market when we are on an upward trend. Because somebody, for example, now, there was a time Bitcoin fell to $3,700. And then we were watching it. The trend at the point where it started falling was a downward trend. People made money. In fact, I made a lot from that period, even if I lost some of them back. So, but it was a downward trend from the top. And then when it hit that 3,000 something, the trend changed. It changed to upward trend. And while we were going up, the market doesn't go up straight. That's what deceives people. It doesn't go up like a straight line, but there'll be zigzag movements. If you attempt to be shorting the market when it's an upward trend, you might end up getting liquidated. But if you are somebody that you are longing the market, and then even while you are longing the market, everything goes against you. Let's say, for example, we have an upward trend here, and you long the market, and it goes up, and then maybe you even long the market from a top position, and then the whole thing fall down, and it looks as if you have lost your market. Since we are in upward trend, you still have hope, because it will still come back up and then give you money. But the worst that can happen is that it will take more time. If you are patient enough, you make your money back. But if you are somebody that you are trading against the trend, let's say a trend that is going upwards, you decide to come and short it because you feel you are very smart with all your TA and you know how to see breakout and the W pattern and G pattern and what do I call it? Chiamaka pattern. You can see all the pattern. You miss it, because if it will fall down, if you manage to pick some profits here and then the bulls come into the market again, the whole thing turns up, and then it gets you maybe you even still be waiting. Maybe you even add your money like what I did that time. You still start adding more money. You're adding more money, is going up. You're adding your rent money, is going up. You're adding your feeding money, everything is going up. By the time it gets to this point, frustration will not allow you to add again. So you better avoid that. So best thing to do is follow trends, continue with trend. Don't ever trade against the trend. It's the worst thing you can do. I remember then I added money. Everything sank down. I lost almost all I had that period. Just the remaining things in my business, I continued and struggled back again before I started seeing some trading deals were coming. A lot of trading deals started coming in. Come and trade this account for us. trade this account for us. I started doing all this. But before then, I almost got depressed because of that loss. It was huge. I'm saying this like story now, but I'm sure among the numbers we have here, we might still have some people that will still make the same mistake. Don't be that one. So
I have a question now.
Okay, Yamaka.
So my question is, when you say, I really don't get what you mean by trading against the trend. Like, does it mean when you talked about adding more money, does it mean like you're adding more money so that you can take more profits or what? I don't understand it.
Okay, you'll be taught futures trading, and futures trading. Sometimes when you are almost getting liquidated, futures trading is like you borrowed money to do market. You are leveraging on the little money you have. Let's say you give somebody money, you give somebody your house to collect a bigger amount so that you can use in doing your business, then you return their money back and take the profits. So that's just the way futures trading is. You borrow, you collect from the exchange, and then you trade. But if your own personal money gets taken, as in you lose up to the point that the money you put as collateral is gone, the whole thing, you get liquidated. That's what we mean by liquidation. So while I was trading on high leverage. That's I'm running on looking for big money with my small money. So by the time I got into the market, it was going against me and I was getting liquidated. So I have to add more money from my personal business money so that they won't liquidate the one I've already put in the business, in the trade. So while I was doing that, I was getting more into the trap because I was trading against the trends. Then I lost my money.
Okay, I have a question now, sir.
Okay, go on.
Now, sir. Please, the chat, sir. Yeah, okay, sir. Like in this chat now, we are the chart simply means that we are still in downtrend of the BTC USDT.
Mm-hmm.
That we are still on downtrend. This thing is coming down because the arrow is still coming down, probably, sir.
Go on, I'm listening.
No, I want to. You know that we have not finalized the TA well, so we need to know when the downtrend and the uptrend. That's what I'm checking now, because we are talking about.
You're trying to know the trend that you are in right now. Is that your question?
That is my question, sir.
Okay. One thing about BTC and trading crypto you need to know is this. And this is what I've learned over the years. When you see crypto very, very undervalued, that is below the price that is supposed to be, you know that it's time to start going in. Looking for the bottom. Go for the very bottom.
Yes.
In BTC, there's no one person that will tell you that this is the bottom. Okay. I've gotten the bottom. I've seen the main support that it will never break. It's not possible. Sometimes you can see some major things that will happen, some world issues that can come up, or some things that will make Bitcoin move so fast upwards that all these things you are looking for some technical analysis to tell you, to know some chart patterns that will tell you this is bottom. Those things might not be able to tell you exactly. Chart patterns work very well, but sometimes they will not be exactly correct when some real life abnormal extreme cases come, and then you see the things it will break a lot of resistance without plenty retracement. Things like that happens. So the last bull run, Elon Musk was just tweeting up and down, Bitcoin, and then if you see the candle, in fact, some people call the candle Elon Musk candle because it was just pumping without respect for any TA and any resistance. It was just pumping up straight. So things like that happens, and then after a while, market continues to respect those support and resistance again. It begins to show you different patterns, which is the normal human character now coming into play. But some extreme conditions can still happen, and many of these things will not be consistent. But what we know is right now we have Bitcoin is undervalued. So somebody buying now is like, on the bigger picture, Bitcoin has never been bearish. It has always been bullish. You get the point now. On yearly charts, you see everything is going upwards. On yearly charts, it has always been going upwards.
Okay, this chart is is 1 day chart.
Yes, this is 1 day chart. That's where you start seeing all the red, the green, the red, the green, weekly charts, this and that. But one thing is this: follow your trend. Make sure you follow your trend very well. If you see in crypto, most of the time, the richer, crypto traders are people that are bullish. If you check
people
it very well.
Come again.
Most of the rich crypto traders, they are bullish. They are moon boys, like people used to call them. They are moon boys. They're always shouting, "We are going to the moon. We are going to the moon." And it's true. Most of the time, crypto is bullish.
You decrease.
But you just have to try your best. Manage your risk very well so you don't indulge into something that will, you invest your food money, like my friend did. He invested his children's school fees into Luna, and then he was losing weight because Luna went down to zero. So that's how people lose their money, because they over invest what is not meant for. You should invest in crypto with I always say, for portfolio, I said 10 to 15% or 20% of what you get as your money, your income. You start using it gradually for crypto. Don't go too deep. If you go too deep, you might end up selling at a loss, and then you come back and then you are crying, "Hey, my money, this crypto is a bad thing. They have scammed me." No, they didn't scam you. You were just thinking you just come in and it's a lucky game. You just come in and then tomorrow you take millions out. For anybody making money, someone else is losing. So if you, without too much information, you want to come and hit and run, it doesn't work that way.
So I think it's time to answer my question. It's in the group chat.
The group chat. I wonder these days we are not really doing. Okay, this your question said 50 to 20. Okay, the what I posted on the group, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't understand.
What we're saying here in essence is this: when somebody trading a portfolio of, let's say, your money you're using for crypto is just $50 or $100. And then you take the money, you want to use it, you want to make millions immediately without information. Sometimes you go on high leverage, and within seconds, that money is gone. So you should prepare your mind. You should prepare your mind on the type of profit you are making. If not, you keep blowing those money. You keep blowing it. Institutional traders, most of them, the maximum that is allowed to trade on leverage is 3x, and it's on BTC or 3x on BTC. You might never ever get liquidation on most directions you choose, whether you're longing or shorting. Most of the time, it's very difficult to get you liquidated. And any little movement, these people, they are trading with like millions of dollars. So when they put it in the market, they use like 2x, 3x. Any little move, their 1% or 2% move is, they are getting like $500,000 just like that. They make a lot of money with just little moves. So they are just there. That's what institutional traders do. They're not there to go and be trading leverage. You see, somebody will take his $50 now and go and be running 100x.
Just Naira bet.
That is Naira bet.
Big copy. It's a big copy. Somebody that play 100 Naira is playing 500 games.
You use it to put 500 games. Yeah, you're a gambler.
It's expected 10 million with 100 Naira.
So you should be prepared. And in as much as I said, you should not use 10%, or you should be using 10 to 20% of your money to do trade. But in as much as I am emphasizing on using small part of your money, if you want to enjoy these trading things, the money should be a bit reasonable now, so that at least when you make profit, you'll be happy. But don't wound yourself. What you should be doing is try and make it a bit reasonable, but be extremely careful. Trade on sports very well before you go, maybe before you attend, and even the future yourself, do it with very little money. Futures is extremely risky. Many manipulations, a lot of things happen there. A lot happens there, and nobody will kill exchange. Your money is gone, Nobody will. The crypto industry is still very young. Sometimes they will even come out publicly and tell, and even if you sue them to court, they'll tell you the industry is still young and a lot of mistakes are bound to happen. Sorry, it has happened. You are not the first person, and nothing you will do. Like, say your village people, the whole village died because of that money. It's your business. They are richer, more powerful than most countries. So not even one single country can even stand these guys. Even the US is not able to stop exchangers from doing their business. So who are you? Be careful. Be careful. These guys have money more than a lot of people in the world generally. In fact, Nigeria doesn't have money. South Africa, the money is not plenty. Not to talk of those guys, they have a lot of money. So they just have to play safe and be on the good side. There are laws helping them, guiding them, but you have to make sure you are safe yourself. Trade on safe grounds. Long-time trade is safer than short-time own. But if you are very informed about all these things, you can be accumulating more. I know an old woman, my very good friend. That woman should be close to 70, but that woman is rich. In fact, the same Luna people cry about, she built a very powerful building and named it Luna.
Wow.
Yes, Anambra woman. A better man. So she built a building and named it Luna. The same Luna a lot of people are crying about. What does she do? She trades long time, very long time trader. If she open wallet for you, you will shout. So those are it's easy. Everybody can do it without even plenty these things. She doesn't do anything, but she does the.
Or is that Luna? Is it still very active or it's shut down?
Luna. I wouldn't advise anybody to trade Luna because it has stolen a lot of people's money, and crypto works on information and confidence of the people. So if you are trading Luna, you might just be risking yourself because a lot of people don't trust them any longer.
Sir, please, do you mean that the woman trade as in short? He trade with features on Luna when that time that Luna is falling down?
Features. She holds coins. She will hold a coin for long, maybe 2 years, 1 year.
Okay, before the Luna start falling.
Yes, she sold maybe around $100 plus. She has sold and completed the building.
And name it Luna. Hey, God, remember also. My own would have been wing. Eh? See what wing do me. I'm still crying for this wing. Eh? My own no get the wing at all.
No wing to fly again.
No wing, man. What?
Your wing might fly again, so you have to go and do your analysis very well and know if you rebuy
again. Had it been we have reached this level, this thing wouldn't have passed me like this. I'm telling you. Had it been we have reached this level now, this thing wouldn't have passed me. I'm telling you.
Which level?
I say, has it been we have reached this level of teaching in this this I would have cashed out from there. I'm telling you the truth though. How can this thing do me like this?
Don't worry. These things are sacrifices you pay and you learn and you will never forget it again. If you don't lose it now, do you want to lose it when you're trading with millions of dollars? No. So get all the experiences now, you're still safe. But one thing I always tell everybody, don't give up on crypto, on the technology. Keep pushing. Keep pushing until you will make your millions. You make your millions. Just keep pushing. That's just the best thing you do for yourself. Consistency, you learn from all the mistakes, and you'll be able to win. Or somebody wants to name his own Matic or BTC. Okay, Matic is a good one. Matic can actually do that because they are building really well, and I think it's a good time to start accumulating because they are helping Ethereum and it's making them stand strong. Matic, OP, and what they call them. OP is good, Matic is good. So
what
those
about
coins.
Solana?
Solana is also a good blockchain, but I don't know how settled they are. this period. Oh, but Solana, is working a lot on NFTs. A lot of NFTs, they prefer Solana, so that's what's really helping Solana. Okay.
But
Please,
OP is long now. Do we buy from long place in OP? OP is high now. As in OP price now is high. It's a new coin.
OP is a new coin, yeah.
It's up now. Will it still going up? Or we expect when it dips?
It's a new coin. It's up. I'm sure. Have you seen bull run before? If you know what, when you say something is up, if you know the thousands of percentage that they'll do before you call it up, it's not small. There are people that one single coin alone that they invest $100. There was one we invested then. I think it was $50 or so, and then it brought about 27 BNB.
Wow.
And then BNB was about $600.
27 BNB.
Yes, and then BNB was about $600.
Which means 27 times 600.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was then the investment was just $50.
$50.
Yeah.
Is it from the pre-sale?
That is what you see during bull run.
Is it from the pre-sale? You buy from the pre-sale?
You buy early. That's in fact, I don't know. Maybe this section might not be enough for you guys to learn a lot of things. But make sure you guys are always available. Thursday, different things you learn about the blockchain. So you know how to get into new projects on time. In fact, there's a lot to learn, but because this TA class, we are really moving in various directions. Now we are going to talk, later now we'll be talking of, yes, on Twitter space.
Okay.
Later now we'll be talking of a portfolio issue, which is not even exactly this thing. We need to check on some. We need to check on how to pick a trend, how to handle top-down approach. Please, you guys should remind me. Tomorrow we are going to check on some charts, how to get it from down up. Top-down approach, so that you guys will know how to enter trades smoothly.
Okay, sir, we're going to do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So who is calculating money that you have not received?
It's Mr. Obina.
I'm sure it's Mr. Obina.
It's Mr. Obina. He's calculating audio money.
Sir, please, Sir Chinomso, I like your teaching. Frankly speaking, I just like the way you I like the way you are just breaking these things down for us. I am really following up with you.
You're welcome.
I can testify, sir, because
Feel free, guys.
I was the one that tell you that
anytime. I'm always ready.
You are the one that let me know that I should take it easy. It was now it was remaining only one plot that my father left. I just want to sell it and put it there before he tell me to I should keep quiet first.
Are you serious about this? Are telling us
So somebody that give me such advice, a lot of kudos for the person now. I have to appreciate the person. He really tried for me now. Had it been I said that one plot and put there and they scam me that one plot, I would have go mad now. Yes, sir.
Nothing do.
Nothing do me, sir. Thank you very much.
All right.
Please, I have a question to ask Mr. Obinna before you wind up.
Okay,
All
sir.
right.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah,
Good evening.
Yeah, this is Mr. Jonas.
Okay.
Quick one, please.
Oh,
From your experience, I would like at the tail end of this our class, I'm expecting that from your experience, you will guide us, like introduce some certain projects that you have, dig in deeply and sense that it can be very promising.
yeah.
I hope we
Don't
will
worry.
get something
Don't
like
worry.
that.
Before I close, I'm always with you guys in the class, and I'll still drop a list of coins that I personally am going to be holding. We'll hold them together till the bull run. Is that okay?
Is
that
that
is perfect.
That would be okay.
I'm proud of you,
Professor.
sir.
We are proud of you.
That's why I say.
We are
Please,
proud
don't
of
be offended. I have one more question.
Okay.
I have one more question. My second question is on centralized and decentralized exchange platform.
Okay.
How can I determine I want to make it very, very break it down so that my co-learners will still grab what I'm trying to learn. Now, in our normal conventional banking sector, if I'm banking with Access Bank, Mr. Chinomso, and you are banking with Zenith, you know that if I get your account number, which is the contract address, I can transfer to you and you will get it in your bank, notwithstanding that I'm sending from Access.
Yes.
Okay. Now, in a decentralized and non-decentralized exchange, how do I, if someone, take for instance, where is the perfect place to actually transact? That is the question I'm trying to get.
Okay. Let me say something.
Like Binance. Sorry, before you explain, Binance.
Okay.
Binance is a centralized exchange.
Yes.
Why Trust Wallet is decentralized?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. If take for instance, I want to do a transaction.
Okay.
I don't know how I can intermarry that two. It's still confusing to me, sir. Although it's not part of this evening teaching, but it's still very, very complicated to comprehend from my end here.
Everybody, we're assuming everyone is new here. So even if you know it, just allow us to explain to every other person. So yeah, is when you see a centralized exchange,
yeah,
they what they do for you is just like your normal banking system. They have custody of your money, your coin. That is what centralized exchange is. They have custody of your coin. They hold it for you. When you send coins to a centralized exchange, it's just like opening an account. They are the ones that will hold it for you.
Okay.
They have an address that they themselves, they are in charge of that address.
Okay.
So now, is your own, but they are the ones that are in charge of that address. If you open another this thing with your same details, so you open another account in MXC, which is another centralized exchange, you have a different address. Those addresses, they are given to you just like banks will give you bank
account number.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now to decentralized exchange now, what it does for you is this. When you open a decentralized account, this thing, exchange, maybe
Wallet.
Trust Wallet, or you want to use Go Plus Security, Go Pocket Wallet, which is one of our wallets, you will have what we call a decentralized wallet address, which whether you are using it on Trust Wallet,
Somebody has to unmute himself.
Somebody should unmute himself. You should unmute yourself.
I think.
All right. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
Yes.
good. So for a decentralized exchange, when you open a wallet, maybe you open a wallet in Trust Wallet, that same address, is given to you. You can import that same wallet in MetaMask. You can import it in Go Pocket Wallet. You can import it in Engine Wallet. All these wallets I'm naming now, they are all decentralized wallets. That's to tell you that and your wallet address will still remain the same. You understand? Your wallet address will still remain the same. So it's like what it means in essence is that you are your own bank. You are the one in charge of everything. The address is being assigned to you. If you don't protect yourself, they hack you. It's your problem. That's why newbies, most of the time, it's good to start with centralized exchange where they'll help you, protect you. But if you are not using centralized exchange, better use wallets like Go Pocket wallets that have some level of security, so that hacking will be made a bit more difficult. All these useless airdrops will not be able to work on those type of wallets. But if you are using Trust Wallet, that was where I was hacked before. I was hacked a lot of dollars then. It's risky if you don't know how to protect yourself. There are lots of things to do to protect yourself in those places.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So please, let me ask this one, sir. Do we buy?
Oh my God, you guys are exceeding my time again.
Please, sir. Do we buy coin from the centralized exchange?
Yes.
Equally as we buy from centralized.
Yes, you buy. You do it on decentralized DEXs. You buy it with DEXs again, like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, all those swap. They are there for you to buy. And why is decentralized? Why those things are they have their own advantage, because nobody is going to give you in charge of the whole thing the way it is in what they call it, Binance or MXC. Someone called me today that Binance blocked his account. $4,000 is there.
Hey, is it possible?
I'm not telling you, Fafa, today.
Is it possible, sir? What happened?
It happens to a lot of people.
Why
it's
now?
possible. It's just, that's why I tell you, centralized exchange are just like banks. They can decide to block your account and you will do nothing. But when you are talking of decentralized, nobody is in charge.
Now, wow.
So you see the advantages.
So,
it's
but excuse me. You buy from centralized now and send to decentralized. Then when you want to sell, do you still sell in decentralized? Maybe
everything you can do in exchange in decentralized wallets, you can do in a centralized this thing. You can buy, sell, spend your money there, do everything on decentralized wallets. You can do the same thing on centralized ones too. Centralized are a bit safe in terms of protecting you from hackers. But at the same time, if they as banks behave to people, they can decide to tell you that police people flagged your account. They said you had deals with scammers. They block and take your money, and you will not do anything. But when you are on decentralized this thing, which is the future of the blockchain, a lot of people know that decentralized wallets and system is the future, because crypto people, they don't want, what we are fighting against is one person having power over the other. You have to be freedom, democracy, true democracy. So that's why everything is going to finally go back to decentralized. So the earlier you learn it, the better for you. Or stay safe, start using systems like Go Pocket Wallets that will keep you safe.
Go Pocket Wallet.
Yes. It keeps you safe and you stay safe. Don't click any stupid link from any other place. No, you're just safe. You know how to, you stay safe. Once you are safe, decentralized is always better than centralized. Just check out the troubles that man is now. He called me and said his $4,000 is there. He just came back and saw that his account has been blocked. This and that.
So my question now is, when you have money in, let's say, a decentralized what they call it, a decentralized wallet, and then you also have money in and you want to import to a centralized one, it's possible, right?
Yes.
And then is it any time you want to take money from your decentralized one to your centralized one, is it each time you have to import, or you can just withdraw?
You don't do import. You want to transfer money, sending money is withdrawal and deposit, nothing like import. Import is just to, maybe you want to use the wallet with address. Wallet. Yes, thank you.
Another
Another wallet. Let's say you have a wallet in Trust Wallet now you want to use it in Go Pocket. The same wallet.
Joseph,
you can just import it to Go Pocket.
Okay.
So importing that very wallet to let's say Go Pocket wallet.
Yeah.
That means the same wallet you're using to trade.
Yes, the same wallet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You see your money will appear. The same money, everything will appear back on this other place. But this time is a bit safer. All right.
So what about the when you want to swap the coin to another coin? I think the charges will be more, just like in Trust Wallet.
Which one? When you want to swap?
Yes, when you want to swap in the Go Pocket.
In Trust Wallet or Go Pocket. Yeah, they have their charges. These charges are not, you see, that's why you have to, this Go Pocket wallet, they give you many options. You see, go and look at that, this thing I said yesterday. Look at some coins. You know that this is different coins that fix some charges for you. Some of them, they increase sell tax. They're adding tax to your trade and all that. So these things, they are outlined for you, so you know that this coin want to give you so billing run. Understand? So that's how it is. So most of these things, you can actually combine both of them. You can sometimes, if you notice that they are giving you too much of bill and you really want to buy that coin and you have an exchange that maybe the fees is cheap for you. Actually, when you are trading with Uniswap, it's quite very expensive because of the Ethereum fees. You can sometimes buy on exchange and move to the wallet and all that back and forth. So you need to just look for a way that is cheaper for you. But decentralized wallets, they give you freedom to choose what you want, which is what crypto people want. Okay. I'm tired.
Sorry,
Good night, guys.
round up, sir.
Can you hear me, sir?
Good night, sir.
Sir, you just said you are tired. Now we have one more question, sir.
I have a question, sir.
Finally.
Raise my hand.
Last one.
Joshua, I want to talk.
All right.
Okay.
My question. What, like you said, Binance blocks someone's account. It happens to one of my guys too. He complained that to me. What are the possible things that could make an exchange to block someone's account? And again,
yes, you can flag your account and go and talk there. They will block it. Sometimes the security things. Somebody, maybe the person receives a fund from a flagged account. Do you know that should I open Go Pocket something again? There are addresses that you check. You see that those addresses, the person sending you, if the address has been blacklisted, they can flag your account for receiving funds from those places. That's the type of security Go Plus security gives to you. If you open this thing now, I wanted to show you this site today, and now they even have time to look at it. Facebook, a lot to teach, and then we're going to jump a lot of things. So look at this now. There are look at malicious addresses. These addresses now, if you put some addresses that has been blacklisted, you put it here and check. You need to know if the address has been blacklisted. If the address is blacklisted and you receive funds from it, they might block your account. So the best thing you do is make sure you are security conscious, so that they will not come and block you because of receiving funds from one scammer or one bad address. Because when people get scammed, usually people go to report. In our customer support unit, I work with BNB chain. Our customer support unit, we receive a lot of people almost every single day. You get people coming to say, my money, I got scammed, and they will bring the address that the money went to. People, when a single address has always been on the radar, every time everybody is saying this address is wiping our account, it becomes blacklisted. When you receive money from such address, sometimes it affects you too. So you should be able to protect yourself somehow. Learn how to use these tools, help yourself. It's okay.
All right.
To ask another question, sir. Yesterday I tried out what we did yesterday about the contract.
Go Plus.
Yes,
Go Plus
contract.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I couldn't check. They said it's only selected people. They just have 2 people who can actually have access to it. So, and they asked me to.
Okay. Not everything is free. Not everything is free. And the smart contract stuff, you might. Are you a programmer? It's not for you now. Smart contracts are for people that are, the developers themselves, building projects, and they need to build according to, accepted standards. So they need the consultants for something. So there are levels to these things. Not everything there is even free for us. So, but, it's good for we that are individuals enjoy the facilities that are free. They will help you a lot, protect you. That's just it. All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thanks
See
so much.
you guys tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
Okay.